Hello ladies and gentlemen, crypto deep divers. Welcome back to Weekly Crypto. Today, I'm going to talk about Bitcoin. So Civic CEO Winnie talked about crypto winter not over yet. And Coinbase launched crypto Visa debit card in the UK. And also, Bitcoin spiked above 5,400 yesterday after the Federal Reserve the minute signaled financial instability fear. Also, I will touch on Litecoin as well, and also Vays tweet about Richard Hart. This is an interesting tweet about Richard Hart. We'll talk about that. Also, Crypto Dog has some interesting tweet as well. So just in case you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out the upcoming airdrop, hard fork, token swap, or giveaway. Also, you can follow me on Twitter as well. If you have already subscribed, make sure you hit the notification bell so you don't miss out the upcoming airdrops or token swap. Those can be very time sensitive. So let's talk about those airdrop first. So PEOS, we already got our PEOS token in our EOS account, right? But the thing is, if you don't do something, they will take it away. So you have to claim your PEOS token by April 25th. Otherwise, you'll lose them forever. So to claim the token is very simple. Just send a tiny amount of PEOS to another EOS account. You can send like 0.001 to another EOS account. Then you can keep your PEOS token. Another airdrop with I think one of the viewers asked me about the MPT token. So this is metal packaging token, and the snapshot was already token on March 15, but then there's a catch on that. Within 6 weeks, you have to claim the token. So 6 weeks from March 15, probably you have one more week. Good Friday probably will be the last day you can claim the token. To claim it, you have to log into your Scatter wallet. You can claim token. So this is how you can claim your token. Otherwise, you probably will lose your token. Right now, it show up in your EOS account, but then I'm not sure if they will take it away if you don't claim it. So you have one more week to claim it, so you can check it out. So let's talk about Litecoin quickly. So Litecoin, you can see the LTC USD long position has been building up. And for short position, there's not much, it's not really building up. So if this is long position building up like this, I don't see any reason to continue to pump, but to dump, to liquidate all this long position. So this is not a financial advice. This is just my personal opinion. I could be wrong as well. Litecoin has been pumping like crazy anyway since for the last few weeks. I think not. Yeah. Anyway, and the next stock we're going to talk about. Let's see. The Civic CEO talk about crypto winter not over until Bitcoin leaves altcoin behind. So this is a pretty interesting concept. So in case you don't know who is Winnie, he's the CEO and co-founder of Civic, which is an identity platform. And he talked about that he does not think the crypto bear market is over just yet. And he tweeted about the upward surge ultimately unsustainable until Bitcoin price can move independently of other digital coin. So he went on talk about that the downward trend. This is also let's see. So he basically did too much upside without a decoupling between Bitcoin and the many altcoins will ultimately lead to more investor pain. So he basically saying that maybe we need another bubble to learn more lessons. And basically he tweeted about, he gave about a contrarian view than other Bitcoin analysts, because a lot of people is saying that we are already bottom out and all that, right? And he basically saying that many people believe that crypto winter is over. Here are some of my unfiltered thoughts on this topic. Charge and technical aside, I don't believe this rally is sustainable for one reason. The market has not yet decoupled the various crypto assets from Bitcoin. So unlike Tom Lee or Max Kaiser or Anthony Papolino, he does not believe that Bitcoin is back just yet. And also he stated that the latest dramatic price move upward will likely end in more downwards for the leading digital asset by market cap. So because he's saying that Bitcoin is still largely correlated to the rest of the crypto space in terms of price, he stated that the altcoin will still ride along the Bitcoin irrespective of the value. So Bitcoin could double overnight, but does this mean other assets should too? Because there's nothing has changed in terms of fundamentals or development of the network of the altcoin. Those are purely speculation. So he also believed, Vinny also believed that fair price for Bitcoin will be 10,000, 20,000, or even 100,000 per Bitcoin. However, get to that number, to get there, the number one digital asset must increase its dominance over the rest of the crypto market. He also talked about the current situation in which altcoin rise in tandem with Bitcoins is an indicative of non-Bitcoin crypto getting boosted by improvement to Bitcoin fundamentals, and this is ultimately contrary to the logic. So how can we have a situation where the market price of one asset dictates the value ascribed to other unrelated assets, irrespective of whether or not anything changes in their own separate network? So that means, this is purely speculative, as we said, So Tongfei also is a fierce Bitcoin maximalist, and stated that Bitcoin simply cannot be reversed. The trend it has been stuck in for over a year, and until it is able to decouple completely from the altcoin. So I think, so we'll see. And also, I think Tongfei believed the current movement is simply another bull trap, and the Bitcoin price will likely return to 1,000 to 2,000 range in short to medium term. During this drop, I think Tongfei claimed that the altcoin will suffer much more and ultimately never recover. Well, we don't know. We'll hard to tell. So once investor confidence is fully desaturated, Bitcoin can move up in a sustainable fashion. And so basically the whole thing is you have the decoupling of the Bitcoin from the altcoin and all that. So he is talking about the move to upside could result in a much more. He basically goes on to warn that the correction follows such a big surge is extremely violent. So unless decoupling himself and Ming's calling for the same thing priority. So I think basically they're talking about you have the decoupling the Bitcoin from the altcoin in order to have bull rally. So this is basically what they said. So let's move. Let's talk about Coinbase launch crypto Visa debit card in the UK, and so basically Coinbase they have launched a debit card in the UK, so they can spend their cryptocurrency in retail store and online. Also, basically you have to have your Coinbase account, and your debit card will be linked to your Coinbase account. And this card basically the payment processor is PaySafe, and then they just work like any other debit card, and then you can use your chips, use your PIN, or you can just wave your card to do your transactions, or you can withdraw cash from the ATM as well. So of course you can spend your Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and other cryptocurrency that you hold in your Coinbase account. And in terms of the transaction fee, it could be stiff. Let's see. So basically, for example, when you use your cryptocurrency, Coinbase will automatically convert crypto to fiat currency when you make a purchase. And you can see this is the fee they're talking about. So domestic fee per transaction are 2.49%. So when you use your crypto, then you have to pay 2.49% transaction. That's pretty high. So 1.49% crypto conversion fee and 1% transaction fee. And in Europe, fee per transaction is 2.69%, 0.2% plus plus standard 2.49%. And internationally, the fee is whopping 5.49%. It's 3% plus standard 2.49%. That's insane. So I think, for mainstream adoption, the fee has to go down. Otherwise, who's going to use it, man? This is too expensive for the transaction fee. So the daily spending limit is starting at £10,000, and user can get the limit increase. Also monthly purchase limit to £20,000, and also yearly purchase limit to £50,000. Daily ATM withdrawal limit is £500. £500 is not much, right? Withdrawal limit. And Coinbase, so right now the Coinbase card is currently only available in the UK. Then they plan on expanding to other European countries, and it's just not available in the US yet. I don't know why. Any idea? So the next stop, we're going to talk about the cryptos are spiking after the Fed minutes signal financial instability fear. So basically, yesterday, Bitcoin spiked about 5,400, and they're trying to give a reason for that. Is basically catalyzed by the Fed minute, which show a lack of immediacy in cutting rate and anxiety over leverage and financial instability. Well, I think it's not cutting rate. I think if you're cutting rate, that means it's quantitative easing, right? So it doesn't make sense. So basically, I think the implied lower interest rate for long period of time could lead to greater financial stability risk. And that's true. They're supposed to increase their interest rate, but then right now, we are very in a precarious way. But anyway, the thing is, the stock market has been pumping like crazy, and the stock market has been going up like crazy. Another thing is because a lot the central bank around the world basically use tons of fiat currency to buy up the market. And right now, interest rate is at all-time low. And for the next financial crisis coming in, I don't think the Fed has any more ammunitions to tackle the next financial crisis, because the interest rate is the only ammunition they have is interest rate. So how low can they cut? And the spike is because of the lower interest rate for the long period of time led to greater financial stability risk. Because lower interest rate does mean you have more easy money to floating around and all that. So it will pump up the price. Eventually, it will have inflation. And you can see there's a big spike, and also follow, this is a 5 month high as well. You can see the altcoin also follow Bitcoin, right? And next stop, we're going to talk about Tongfei. Tongfei basically tweet about Richard Hart. So shout out to the person that sent me this, and you know who you are. Too funny not to tweet out. I'm sure Richard Hart understand Bitcoin Hex is a scam coin. So just in case you don't know what is Bitcoin Hex is basically Richard Hart is going to is issuing and has his own token called Bitcoin Hex. And I think in the video he talked about that in case you missed the Bitcoin train or whatever, you can go to this coin. And then he's saying that, yes, that's simple. Just admit that you missed the Bitcoin train and then realize you didn't actually miss it. I don't know. And then people go back and forth and all that, and have circled the scam that gave away free tokens. And when they launch, Bitcoin Cash, Stellar Lumen, Ripple, 2 of which are only given to Bitcoin holders. And then Tongfei is saying that Bitcoins never gave away coin. This is purely bullshit on your part. Ethereum, on the other hand, gave away 40% of the initial 72 million because of the DAO attack, if you still remember back then, right? and they decided to do a hard fork, which we have Ethereum right now. So Ethereum is spinning off from the Ethereum Classic. So the founders of the scam printed out for themselves, and this is go on and on. You can check that tweet. This is pretty interesting, so you can check it out. And also, Crypto Talk is talk about Crypto Talk has been very bullish in the market lately. So Bitcoin can fall nearly 1,000 right now and still have a bullish structure intact. Wow. And another interesting tweet he talked about is Wright. And let's talk about this quickly. So Wright threatened libel suits, basically like lawsuit in letter to Bitcoin. Bitcoiner demands apology. So I mean, I don't know. To me, I think it's like very not very mature, in terms of the Bitcoin world sometimes, and officially take legal action against a member of the Bitcoin community, and basically they talk about, because he talked about himself as a Satoshi Nakamoto. The thing is, it's kind of funny. If you're a Satoshi Nakamoto, you're not going to say, hey, I'm Satoshi Nakamoto, right? Nobody's going to claim that. Hello. I mean, you will be identified by somebody, but not but if you are Satoshi Nakamoto, you're not going to say I'm Satoshi Nakamoto. That sounds weird. So you'll be probably identified by somebody, but not proclaim yourself as Satoshi, right? And he claimed himself as Satoshi Nakamoto, so I'm Bitcoin SV creator, and they threatened to sue the Hodl Nuts, the creator of the Lightning Torch, for a series of tweets labeling him a fraud on the Twitter. So and so this is just the lawsuit or whatever. I mean, if you're interested, you can read this article and all that, whatever. So I think it's a little bit they need to be more mature. Seriously, I mean, just focus on development of the token, for development of the blockchain technology, instead of just fighting something like this so trivial. Anyway. So let me know what you think about the Coinbase debit card. That's pretty cool. But the thing is, the fee is too expensive for mainstream adoptions. And what do you think about CEO of Civic? Talk about crypto winter is not over yet until Bitcoin leaves the altcoin behind. So, and what do you think about the price of the Litecoin? Do you think that they're going to liquidate the long position and dump Litecoin? I could be wrong too. So let me know what you think. Are you going to claim this airdrop MPT? For me, I don't think it's worthwhile to claim it. But if you are interested, you can claim it. I may do it, maybe not. I'm not sure, because yeah, I just don't have time. Anyway, if you want to claim it, you're going to go to Scatter Wallet to claim it anyway. And let me know what you think about the Bitcoin Hex token, Richard Hart, his own token, and what do you think? There's so many interesting things. Oh, one more thing, Qtum, they have a stake box. If you're a Qtum holder, you probably may be interested, but I think the stake box costs about £80. That's too much, so I don't think I would be interested anyway. Let me know what you think about all this. I would love to hear from you. If you find this video helpful, smash the like, subscribe, also share with your friends. Make sure you comment below. I read every single comment and I respond to you. And also, remember, you can also hit the notification bell if you have already subscribed, so you don't miss out the upcoming airdrop or token swap. Also, you can follow me on Twitter as well. And remember, crypto deep divers, we the people take control of our money. Stay wise, stay safe, peace. I'm not a financial advisor. Investing in ICO or cryptocurrency has inherent risk. Please use a due diligence.